what else you want to talk about? We got
real quick.
What's up?
Actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still.
Floyd Mayweather has fired back at Davis in the most brutal way after Davis promised him a knockout. It turns out Mayweather has a worse punishment for his protege as their fights get more cruel and intense. Let's dive right in.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. He owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. All this scamming. On live right now.
It's been a sad twist to a relationship that started out as a mentor and protege relationship, as Floyd Mayweather and Davis have seen their relationship experience another dangerous turbulence. While it has diverse opinions in the world of boxing, it remains a very sad scene that a relationship that started out so beautifully is now an exact opposite of what it used to be. But really, how was it?
So many sacrifices. Y'all looking at the end. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being champion, with me already.
It started during one of Floyd Mayweather's tours with Caneloalvarez when Mayweather encountered the young kid who approached him for an autograph. Mayweather graciously signed the kid's phone and posed for a picture, as the young kid turned out to be Davis. Mayweather noticed something special in him when Davis visited his gym a couple of times. And at that point, Davis was undefeated as a professional boxer. Impressed by Davis's talent, Mayweather decided to take him under his wing. In 2015, Davis officially joined Mayweather Promotions, the promotional company founded by Mayweather himself. Mayweather and Davis worked closely together, with Mayweather aiming to mold Davis into a superstar. Their relationship was a very strong one, and they shared a mentor-protege bond. Sadly, things have become very sour between the two stars, and the most recent situation is that Floyd Mayweather has responded to Gervonta Davis's tweet on social media, where he sent former mentor a knockout warning following some controversial happenings between the both of them.
Tell him again, Floyd.
On Thursday, the 25th of April, 5 days after the famous fight between Ryangarcia and Devin Haney, Mayweather went on a rant targeting an unnamed group of boxers. He called them out for not taking the craft seriously and instead focusing on their appearance in the ring. Pretty boy Bo Floyd then used his career as a point of comparison. The athlete argued that they're only looking at the finished product of who he is as inspiration, not the work he put in to get there. A lot of times, what these fighters are looking at, they're looking at Floyd with the cars, they're looking at Floyd being flashy. Mayweather expressed, "Man, listen, I made so many sacrifices. You all are looking at the end results. And when I was champion, having hundreds of millions in the bank, I still was on my ground. GR in that gym. Y'all are worried about your outfits, how your boots look, worried about the wrong things. A lot of you fighters are living check to check."
We got
real quick. Actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here.
Davis, however, took his words as subliminals aimed at him and responded. Gervonta went to Instagram to rip into his former mentor. He asserted that Mayweather shouldn't be worried about him and should be focused on escaping an alleged hostage situation in Dubai. He reposted Floyd's rant and began his brief attack. Guy says all this nonsense, but he's in Dubai and can't leave because he's been taking guys' money and not doing what they paid him to do. The guy is a freaking hater, Davis typed in response. Floyd then shot back on Friday, April 26th. The very next day after his initial, the acclaimed boxer posted several videos alleging that the boxer had a little sugar in his tank. The videos found Gervonta dancing on TikTok and Instagram to Lil Uzi Vert's "I Just Want to Rock" and Drake's "Thank Me Now."
I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock.
The situation, however, escalated on Friday evening when Davis issued a threat to physically confront his former mentor, indicating a desire to knock Mayweather out upon their next encounter. Things actually took a turn for the worse after Davis threatened to knock out his former mentor. "Now, I go around and knock Floyd out when I see him," And I'll care about going back to jail, Davis wrote on X in reference to the 90-day jail sentence he received after violating the terms of his home detention for a hit-and-run crash in November 2020. He's such a fool. He doesn't allow his security carry guns. This contention stems from Davis's frustrations, notably referencing a prior jail sentence he faced due to a hit-and-run incident in 2020. Gervonta Davis, the American lightweight star, who will be facing Frank Martin on the 22nd of June, is making his comeback after more than a year out of the ring. Davis won a breakout fight last April when he knocked out Ryangarcia in their Las Vegas blockbuster. However, he then spent 44 days in prison after violating the terms of the sentence that initially saw him set to avoid being sent to jail at the start of May. Davis was sentenced over his November 2020 hit-and-run car crash, which injured 4 people, because he accepted a plea deal and pleaded guilty to 4 traffic offenses. Luckily, he avoided a custodial sentence. Tank was instead ordered to fulfill 90 days of home detention, but was sent to prison. Not even a month later, he was adjudged to have violated the terms of his home detention and was ordered to serve the rest of his 90-day sentence in jail. As a result, it was revealed that he violated the terms by trying to serve the home detention order at the Four Seasons Hotel and a $3.4 million penthouse rather than trainer Calvin Ford's one-bedroom home, as the judge had agreed upon being released. Davis spoke out on social media several times to express his anger and frustration about the restrictions placed upon him, preventing him from returning to training at times. In February, though, the American took to social media to show that his ankle monitor had been removed. Therefore, he is now free to move on with his next fight and has agreed a deal to face Martin. However, a stumbling block stands between him and his next fight, which is a brutal beating of Floyd Mayweather. Gervonta Davis has revealed his readiness to return to prison if he is able to get a knockout on Floyd Mayweather, be it inside the ring or outside. Easily, the world champion is willing to place his match against Frank Martin, a mandatory opponent, on the line to confront and give Floyd Mayweather the kind of beating he never received during his career. Should Davis actually carry out this action and get a prison sentence, as he has claimed he might see himself lose his world title? However, Floyd Mayweather isn't taking his foot backwards either, as he has now responded to Vin Davis's knockout warning in a more brutal manner. Pretty boy, as he's fondly called, isn't one to engage in a faceless altercation like many other fighters. Hence, he appeared briefly on a live Instagram session to call out Gervonta Davis and gave him the words of his life. He said, "Tank, want to knock me out? You're no match for me, Tank. You're like my son, and you should keep shut. When I talk, you're such an ingrate, and you know nothing. I don't blame you. I'm no fool. To fight you then be an embarrassment for me, but you know what, you can go to hell. And if you dare try me, I'd have my guards break your bones to pieces, you idiot. I know you think I'm hating on you, but you're not half of what I represent in boxing," Mayweather said. He then continued, "You left the team for no reason, and you've not looked any better, and you're bitter. You're no longer with me. I'm not taking you back, and you're going to watch your career go down the drain like it's going already." Well, Mayweather doesn't look ready for a physical combat with Tank Davis. He also doesn't look set to bring Davis back into Mayweather Promotions. But let's check out what really transpired. Davis made his pro debut in 2013. In 2015, Mayweather met the young prospect during one of Adrian Broner's training camps, and Davis ended up joining Mayweather Promotions. And in public, Floyd Money Mayweather had always supported Vin Davis upon signing him in 2015. Floyd has shown his full support to the 29-year-old. Money was witnessed supporting Davis in his fights and offering his guidance. The two were also training together in the gym. It was a great relationship for the two fighters until it wasn't. The spotlight was on Davis when he fought Francisco Fona in August 2017 on the Mayweather vs. Conor McGregor undercard. Tank defeated Fona via knockout. Davis was stripped of the super featherweight title prior to the bout for not making weight, although he signed a contract for multiple bouts a year. Davis only fought once in 2018. He defeated Jesus Queller for the World Boxing Association super featherweight title. Frustrated at being inactive, Tank fought 3 times in 2019. In Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe believed that Davis was on the right path. A lot was blown out of proportion, and he'd be the first to admit it. Ellerbe told ESPN, "It's not anything to go into detail about. There was a lot going on in his life. See, as media people and the fans, all they're concerned about is guys fighting. But a lot of times things that go on behind the scenes that affect a young woman's life. They're not in a position to go out there and be the best that they can be." He became a father for a young man And this being his first child, you're going through a lot of emotions, a lot is expected of you, a lot of people look up to you and you don't want to let people down. And you know, just being a young man inspired to do all these other things. And again, you have to experience these things in life, learn from it, the most important thing. And where I'm so proud of him, he accepted responsibility for the actions that he took. And what caused all of that? Davis beat Yuri Orcus Gamboa in 2019 for the World Boxing Association regular lightweight title, Leo Santa Cruz in 2020 for the World Boxing Association super featherweight title, and Mario Barros in 2021 for the World Boxing Association regular super lightweight title. In December 2021, Davis beat Isaac Cruz to retain the World Boxing Association regular lightweight title before besting Rolando via technical knockout. Tank's most recent fight with Hector Luis Garcia was Davis's sixth straight Showtime pay-per-view event. While their relationship brought in money, there was plenty of tension. One final nail in the coffin for the Davis and Mayweather relationship may have been the timing of two different press conferences. During a Davis-Romer press conference, Mayweather was in Dubai promoting his exhibition bout against Don Moore. Davis felt that Mayweather was trying to steal the spotlight away from him. Mayweather quickly denied those claims in an interview with some reporters. It's always called divide and conquer, and that's been going on forever. Mayweather stated via a news source, "I've always wanted the best for any fighter that's under the PBC banner, as well as the Mayweather Promotions banner, so I've always wanted the best for all fighters, and especially you have never seen me push harder for a fighter like I push for my fighters. If I didn't care, I would always go out there and badmouth my fighters." Like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until next time, peace out.